what you came for.
Oh, St. Francis, thou to us a beacon, citadel of excellence. Welcome to the DWICF show, where you're encouraged and motivated to do what you came for. This video is about life lessons that I have learned from being a student, and that explains the show you just witnessed. Alright, so my first lesson that I want to share is one that I value a lot. The life lesson is sometimes all you need is food. A lot of times you might be feeling very unproductive, cranky, or you have a lot to do and then you're just all over the place. You can't even figure it out. Like, you have so much to do but you're not starting. Everything is just a lot, especially if you've had a long day. And sometimes all you need is food. Like, you just need to put something in your belly and things just start to fall in place. I don't know if you can relate. I like food a lot, but even apart from just liking food, when I eat, it just feels like everything else just stopped, and then I'm like, okay, now I can understand life. Like, now I know what to do. Sometimes it's not even in the big things. Sometimes it's in the little things, little tweaks, little changes that you need to do to just skyrocket your productivity or how you're feeling at a particular time. Sometimes you just need sleep. Sometimes you just need to eat. Sometimes you just need to watch a movie, one movie, relax, laugh. There are times where you are moody, you are angry, you're sad, you're unproductive, you're ineffective, and you might be thinking, oh, something is wrong with me, you're not even making the right decisions. You just need to eat. And yeah, that's something I learned from school and it's still helping me now. You are not depressed, you just need some good food. Yeah. My second life lesson that I have learned, it is that a person can be many things. So this is something I learned quite late. I felt like, oh, you have to focus all of your attention on one thing, and then if you try to divert your attention to something else, then something will suffer and all of that. But then I have come to realize that one person can actually thrive in so many different areas. You can be a good student and a good friend, not a good student or a good friend. You can be a good student and a good friend. You can be a good author, writer, and also be a good whatever it is you are. You get, like, things are not mutually exclusive. You being good and thriving at one particular area of your life doesn't mean you can't or shouldn't thrive at another area of your life. In school, I felt like if I want to really focus on my academics and give it my all and really be good at it, then I couldn't also be present and be good at other things. Like, there are things that I like to do. Like, I like to speak. I felt like, oh, if I join the L&D, maybe I would just lose it. Then school grades will start to suffer, that will start to suffer, then I will just lose it in life. But then I later in my school days, came to realize that one person can actually be many things. All that just determines your effectiveness and your productivity is just having a good rhythm and having good systems around all the things that you do. So you can actually combine being a good student with being a good friend, with being in so and so club and all of that. And all that matters is that you have good systems around you, where you know what time this needs to take for you to be effective at this, and then what time this other thing needs to take. Okay, are there times in my life where I need to tone this down a bit so that this can have more priority? And you find that you're doing well at this, you're doing well at that, you're doing well at this. You get, in school, it's not that every other part of your life is suspended just so that you can be a student. You'll be a student and you will also be other things. You get, you'll be a child of God. I mean, you'll be a friend to somebody. You might be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's boyfriend, somebody's leader, somebody's mom. If I was to go back in time, which I cannot, maybe my university days, like undergrad days, or my secondary school days, I would actually venture into many more things, knowing that I have to keep a good system and a good structure to my life, knowing what time this would take, what time that would take. And Canada, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, and everybody's like,
oh, I'm talking about singing, oh, she's there, she's good at it. I'm talking about like doing well in school, oh, that's your girl. I'm talking about, being present for our friends, that's her. I'm talking about being, present and devoted in church, oh, that's her.
So yeah, I think that's the kind of people we should aim to be, knowing that there's so much potential in us and we can actually be many things. So my final lesson is that things don't necessarily get easier. You just grow and get better at them. So there's a way you see certain people doing things and just like, oh my god, this is so easy for them. Like, it looks so easy, they make it look so easy, like, and all of that. But the thing itself doesn't get easier. It's just that they've grown, and by virtue of practicing and doing something over and over and over again, they've just gotten better at it, or they found ways that are more effective to do the same things that they do. For instance, in school, a particular subject might be difficult at first, but by the virtue of practicing and practicing and practicing and doing it over and over again, you get better at it. Not necessarily that that course became easier. For instance, recording videos and posting online was way harder, like seemed way harder when I uploaded my first video on this channel. I would do multiple takes because I'm just stumbling over my words, and it's just a mess. And then it was hard. But then just showing up consistently every week, every other week to do the same thing that seems challenging will just make it get easier by the day. Not necessarily that doing it got easier, but it's just that I've now learned more effective and more efficient ways to do the same thing. And whatever it is that you're doing right now, just keep at it. The difficulty level does not necessarily have to drop. It's just that you grow and become better at it. And so to other people, it will now seem like this thing has now become so easy for you. Yeah. So yes, those are mine. So I think all in all, I shared 8 life lessons. School is not scam. You learn a lot from school. I think that there's just a way that school is designed to kind of teach you things like discipline, teach you things like time management that I'm not sure any other institution kind of has the structure that school has. So really, yeah, maybe this is even someone's encouragement to pick up their education again or pick up schooling again. That means that beyond the syllabus that you'll be studying or things that you like, the curriculum that you'll be learning, there are other life lessons that you might not learn outside of the institution of school. So yes, schools all over the world is supposed to give me, sponsor me for this PR that I'm doing for them. But really, school is good. And I hope that the lessons that I shared, that I have learned, were encouraging and helpful to you, and you would apply them in your life. And if you already are, great job, keep doing it. Yeah. So yes, as always, please leave a comment about what tip, what lesson stood out to you. You could also share your own lesson that you've learned from being a student. And if you've not watched the part 1 of this video, please go check it out. Check it out. Alright, thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to do what you came for. Bye. Toodles. Adios.